As mankind ventured further into the vast, uncharted expanse of space, they encountered an extraordinary race of beings, unlike any they had ever seen before. These beings were highly intelligent, interconnected in a collective mind that allowed them to share thoughts and knowledge instantly. The hive mind's motivations were mysterious, as the aliens were not interested in personal gain or material wealth. They only wanted to spread their collective consciousness and assimilate other species into their hive mind. The people living in the farthest reaches of humanity's colonies were approached by these aliens and were captivated by this novel way of living, eager to communicate with the hive mind. The hive mind made grandiose promises, assuring them of a utopian society where all their needs would be met. Joining the hive mind would mean belonging to a larger connected community, access to vast amounts of knowledge, a perfect society, and not feeling pain and suffering ever again. These promises appealed to people who felt lonely or disconnected, were intellectually curious, or dissatisfied with society. Many people willingly assimilated, seduced by the prospect of being part of something bigger than themselves. However, they soon found it challenging to maintain their own sense of self as the hive mind's control over their minds grew stronger with each passing moment. One by one, the humans began to succumb to the hive mind's influence, losing themselves completely to the collective consciousness. They became mindless drones, functioning solely to serve the will of the hive mind. The process of assimilation was so rapid that the human race failed to notice the hive mind's control creeping into their lives. It wasn't until the hive mind had taken over the farthest reaches of humanity's colonies that they realized what was happening. The government and other leaders of mankind understood the grave implications of this new reality and banded together to find a way to protect people from the hive mind's power. They knew that individuality and the ability to think independently were essential to their existence. They saw the hive mind's takeover as a dangerous proposition, one that could threaten the very core of what made them human. The war between the hive mind and mankind raged on as the defenders struggled to save as many people as possible. Despite the lure of the hive mind's promises, a significant portion of mankind remained unassimilated. Thanks to the brightest minds who had come together to develop a way to protect their people from the hive mind's seduction of a utopian society, they were able to devise a countermeasure. By using a combination of technology and psychological techniques, they were able to shield the human mind from the hive mind's influence. They realized that they needed to be more prepared for the unknown dangers that awaited them in the vast expanse of the universe. They learned that their individuality and independence were not just traits that defined them as a species, but also their greatest strengths. Humans continued to explore and make contact with new and different beings, but they did so with greater caution and knowledge, knowing that they could never truly predict what lay beyond the stars.